Hey there, Courtney from RuleBreakersClub.com here with some copywriting and sales advice for rebels with a cause. Let's talk about goal setting. This is something I am super passionate about, and I'm really pumped to share with you my 3-step goal setting system. This is not a system I see a lot of people doing, but it has served me so well over the past year that I cannot wait to share it with you today. So we've all been there before, right? We've gotten really amped up to set a new sales target, revenue goal, other kind of goal for our business. We reached a little bit, someone told us we weren't dreaming big enough, so we made it even bigger, or we set it way too small, and then reality hits. Either, and this happens most of the time, the goal is way too outrageous, and while it was really great to shoot for the stars, it feels kind of shitty to not feel like you got very far off of the ground. We end up getting a little bit depressed over that, and I don't think enough people talk about this entrepreneurial disappointment that we're all facing again and again and again throughout the year. I want to tell you how I've overcome that process by allowing myself to have those really high goals, but also having more realistic goals and expectations so that I never really disappointed with how I achieve my success. So here's how it works. I always set 3 to 4 goals, and I'm going to tell you the names of the 3-part goals that I set. So the first thing that I do is I look at the data and I set a keep the lights on goal, or a KLO goal. So this goal is based on what do I absolutely have to make from this launch or this product or this promotion in order to keep up with my expenses in my business. That one lets me see, okay, is this even possible based on the numbers on my list, based on conversion rates? Can I put the time and energy in to actually make this KLO goal happen? And if not, I'm probably not going to do the project. The second goal that I set is what I call the unicorn goal, and that is the shoot for the stars goal. And I didn't make this up, so I don't want anyone giving me credit for the unicorn goal, but that's what I call it. That's the goal that's like, wow, it would be amazing if I could make, $1 million from this launch, right? So that's where I set that's where I'm gonna really dream big and set the big goal. Then, once you've got your KLO goal and your unicorn goal, it's time to find the Goldilocks goal. The Goldilocks goal is the goal that's more than the KLO goal, probably quite a bit more, and quite a bit less than the unicorn goal. You can let those ones be quite low and quite high, so you can set the unicorn goal in the middle, but it should be a little bit of a stretch. It needs to be like, okay, this is gonna be difficult for me. It would be the biggest I've ever done, but I feel like I can totally do it. If the stars align, I could do this goal. If you want to set a few other steps of goals, like I said, sometimes I set 4 or 5 levels of goals. I'll set actually 3 Goldilocks goals. So I'll start with the KLO, and then I'll do 3 levels of Goldilocks, and then I'll do the unicorn goal at the top. That way, as I'm going through my promotion, as I start, if it's a sales target, I set, let's say 5 is at the bottom for KLO. Once I hit 5 sales, I get to cross it out. And then once I get to the next unicorn goal, I cross that one out, and normally I land somewhere within those Goldilocks goals. So that's how I set sales targets, goals, all kinds of things in my business. Like I said, it is a fun process. It's a fun little gamification of goal setting, and I just love it. I'm going to keep doing it forever and ever, as far as I know right now. If you love this video, I hope that you'll share it. Come over to RuleBreakersClub.com, spend more time with me, and I will see you next week.